Hello, folks. How's everything? Hello, folks. At least know that works. Let me just get some music going. And oh yeah, let me just put the webcam on. Yeah, it's a little bit bright. Let's move you over here. Yeah. Hi. How's everybody? Everything good? All right. Now, for those of you who are viewing me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, hi. How's it going? I hope your weekend's going great. For those of you who are on Instagram, yeah, you won't be able to see my face, and that's probably all right. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna show it too much, but I just wanted to, since the girls are out along with Ardlee, I wanted to just come on and share the work I'm doing for the Pancakes and Booze show. So for those of you who don't know, I had applied for the Pancakes and Booze show early in the year. It was great. And the price was good. And they're coming back to New York this year at the Brooklyn Monarch on July 9th, which is a Thursday from, I believe it's 6 to 11, I believe. That's the time. So I figured, hey, let's do it again. So it's not too expensive. So if you're watching this and you happen to live in a city where the Pancakes and Booze show do visit, I highly recommend applying for it and attend just to see if you like it or not. And if you're an artist who draws or paints or whatever, and you want to attend, go attend. The price is not that bad. A lot of this stuff is actually under $100, whereas sometimes when you do these other events, you're paying over $150 and up. And, in a time like this, sometimes, you don't have the funds or whatever else. But other than that, let's get to this beauty here. So let me just close this. Hide me. Yep. And get to this. So this is the pancake. So the name of this, I finally came up with the name, and then Ardlee helped me out with it. It's called Balance the Mind, Balance the Body, and Balance the Booze. Originally I had balance the mind, balance the body, and don't forget the booze, but Ardlee says, nah, just put also balance the booze. So yeah, figured, why not? All right, so here we go. Right now, I already had my colors in here, so right now I am going to work on that. Let me get some music going real quick. Actually, let me do this. So let's go with Afro House. Let's go with newest popular. No, we'll go with popular. thank you, Derry, for the comment. Yeah, it's... Let's see if I can fix this. All right, so let's start coloring this bad boy. Let's start with the background first. Sure. Let me pause the music deck so you can hear me. So, the way that I'm able to stream is I use Streamlabs, Derry. So, Streamlabs has, I believe they have a free feature and a payment. So the payment one allows you to multi-stream on different platforms. And I also know that TikTok has their own streaming program. So what I do with Streamlabs is, hold on, I'll type it in so you know what I'm talking about. So I typed it in there. So Streamlabs is what I use, and it's pretty good. The payment is not too expensive monthly. If you just want to do just on one platform, that's right, that's fine. If you want to do it on multiple platforms, then you have to pay the service, which it's not too bad. I believe I paid $25. But just check on that. So, and then you can set it up where if you also want to stream on Instagram, you can have a dual streaming thing. So you can have it set up for the monitor, the size for Instagram, and then you can set it up for anything else. Also, the way it works, and you can also set up other stuff. Oh man. I tell you what, let me do this one thing. Let me follow you. And what I'll do is I'll send you the info through a DM and about where you can go for it. And also this YouTube creator, he gives a lot of tips when using Streamlabs. That's cool. All right, cool. So I'll give you all that information because it's a lot of information, and it's also a lot of links that I also want to give you. So if you want to use Streamlabs, I would say go ahead because you can customize it any way you want. I mean, if you're while you're watching, you can actually look at. You can also check them out to see how they work and everything else. But there's also OBS. Now I use OBS if I'm recording my artwork because with OBS when I'm recording my artwork, it has a pause feature, whereas Streamlabs on their thing it doesn't, which I don't understand why, but it is what it is. And so, it's one of those things where you try to find what works for you, but like I said, for me, I would say Streamlabs has been good, especially when it comes to if you want to multi-stream on different platforms, and you can set it up for one size on one stream or one app and one for another size. All right, let's go back to the music. No problem. No problem at all. I'm here to help. So if you're joining us, thank you for joining us. Leave a like. If you have a question you want to ask. I'm here to answer all questions. Actually, let's take a move out. Let's take a move out. Let's take nope. I hate when I do this sometimes. Ooh, give me a second. So yeah, so for those of you who are coming in, if you're a fellow artist and you're watching, just put a 1 up, and you live in the United States. Oh, that's why. Okay. No, because what I was gonna say is, do you do art shows, Derry? Because the what I'm working on is actually for an art show that I'm gonna be doing in July here in New York. But they do go across the United States. They are doing a show, I believe, tonight in Philadelphia. Oh, you should try it. I believe doing an art show, you should, I recommend doing an art show, just so that you can, one, talk with other fellow artists out there, and you can always collaborate. If you don't want to collaborate with other artists, that's fine. But just to like showcase your work and for people to just see it, I say do it. A buddy of mine, he has his own comic book. He has 2 comic books, and he just runs the circuit. So I highly recommend, for people to do that. Just so that, you can meet people and you can just, it's a good way to help build a community. Do it. Do an art show, guys. Don't feel scared in doing an art show. I highly recommend doing an art show so that this way you can meet other people who do what you do. Hi Mary, how's everything? Alright, that's good that you work in your comic. If there's a comic con in your area, attend. Let's show people what you're doing. A buddy of mine, he like I said, he's always doing comic cons, and he was in the city called Portland. If there's a comic con in your country, I would say go there. If there's an art fair, or if there's any type of fair that's happening, it doesn't have to be a comic con. It doesn't have to be an art fair. It can be a regular fair. Go there. Show people what it is that you're doing. I gotta put them all together. That's why it looks weird. You know how you do something and you realize, oh, I did this for a reason? Yeah, I'm supposed to combine these two and whatnot. That's why I was like, why is this not working? All right, okay. Nothing wrong with that. So where's everyone from? Just put in the chat where everyone's from, so we can, so we have an idea. Oh, nice. How's the weather in Anguilla? Hot. Yeah, my dad's from Trinidad, so yeah, I understand completely. First time I went down there, I was like, "Oh man, it's hot." And he was like, "Yep." He said, "That's the weather down here." I know I have relatives in London. So right now I'm using something called a gradient map just for the snow here, because as we know, snow is pretty much white, but the properties of when it comes to shadow and stuff is based upon the time of day and what's around the area. You know, so if you have a pink light and you flash a pink light, there'll be a pink light on the snow and whatnot. Just give me 1 second. One second, guys. I just have to do something real quick. So yeah, so right now I'm using a gradient map to color out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How did that happen? How do you? I know my kids use Procreate on their iPad sometimes, but how do you? What happened there? that. Next is the lady. Let's just so this way. We don't get that. That's right. I wanted to do this differently. Yes. Also, sometimes when you're doing something, you have to do it a little bit differently. Oh, damn. Yeah, my mom, and this is like a messed up story. She was, when my grandmother lives in South Carolina, and my mom was washing dishes and it was lightning, and lightning hit this thing out in the back of my grandmother's backyard, and it came through the faucet and she got slightly electrocuted. But damn, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. That really sucks. Man, I'm sorry, dude. I know the feeling. Trust me, I know the feeling. Losing equipment like that. Like I said, if you're coming in, introduce yourself, let us know where you're from. Yes, I see the comments. I can see everyone's comments, I see your comments and everything else. And I hope everyone's also able to hear me and the music's not too loud. Let's just bring a little closer with you. Oh, so how do I see the comments? So what happens is that with Streamlabs, there's a certain part where you can actually see the comments on the side. But I don't, if I'm like on, like how I see you on TikTok, when it comes to TikTok, I have to actually open up a separate screen on my web browser so I can see your comments. If you multi-stream, you can see everyone's comments like on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and all that other stuff. So you can see it right there. And it lets you know how many people are viewing also from the viewing total, not separately. And I also recommend, if you do something like this, that you have two screens. So you have your one screen where you're doing all your drawing, and then you have a separate screen where you can see everyone's comments and you can work everything that way. now we have a conundrum. Aha. Is that the reason? Yes. Oh, I'll have to fix that. Okay, I'll do that later. If I join the live on a separate account, or no place to see the comments. You actually don't need to do that. So let's say you use your iPad for to do everything, right? And then you have your separate computer, right? All you have to do is just go to your computer and go to your account. And you don't have to do a separate you don't have to do a separate account. You can just use the same account. It shouldn't be a problem. So it should work. But if you feel comfortable you creating a separate account just to do that, then that's fine. But you may not it may be a little bit difficult, you know. So but it's how you set everything up. All right, see ya. Thank you for joining. Scrut. I totally forgot about this. All right. So sometimes you forget about certain things. And it happens. Okay. So let's set you up. But let's get rid of you. was hoping to do it this way. I guess I can't. All right. Sometimes you can't do things the way you envision it, so you gotta go old school. I'll fix it later. Mm. know about you guys, but it's hot. Hi, Elliot. How's it going? Where are you from? All right, guys, I'm gonna stop it here. Yeah, and I'm gonna be on tomorrow, so don't worry. If you want to see how this came out, just come on. Just follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and all that other stuff, and you can see how this comes along. All right. All right. Have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow.